In today's video, I'm going to show you how to web scrape Skool, a platform that's growing in popularity. If you've been trying to gather information from Skool but don't know where to start, or maybe you're looking for a more efficient way to scrape data from it, stay tuned because I've got some useful tips for you. By the end of this video, you'll not only know how to web scrape Skool, but also discover an exclusive free trial to a better alternative. So let's dive right in. First off, let's talk about what Skool is. It's a platform designed to host communities and content, built to help creators and brands engage with their audiences. Now, web scraping Skool isn't exactly as straightforward as scraping other platforms, and you'll need to be mindful of how you approach it. Skool doesn't make this easy, so your first step is knowing that you'll need the right tools and strategies. The next thing to know is the tools you'll need. A simple scraping method might involve using browser extensions or code libraries like Beautiful Soup or ScrapeHigh. These tools can be really powerful, but also come with a learning curve. For a beginner, a browser extension like Web Scraper IO is a good choice because it's user-friendly and doesn't require any programming knowledge. If you're comfortable with coding, then Python libraries can really give you flexibility in how you scrape data from Skool. Now, the fourth thing you should know is about data structure. Skool's layout can make scraping tricky. The platform's data is embedded in complex HTML elements, and scraping effectively means identifying the correct selectors. This is important because, without targeting the right elements, you'll end up with incomplete or inaccurate data. Whether you're scraping members, posts, or other information, the structure will determine how successful your scraping is. Moving on to the next point, you'll want to be careful with Skool's terms of service. While Skool doesn't explicitly ban scraping, it's important to review their policies to avoid any issues. Unauthorized scraping can sometimes lead to account suspension or even legal action in extreme cases. Always check the rules before proceeding, and if you're using automated methods, make sure you don't overload the site with too many requests too quickly. The next thing to consider is scalability. If you plan on scraping a lot of data or doing so regularly, you'll want to automate the process. Setting up a schedule for your scrapers to run at off-peak hours can save you a lot of time. Automation can be set up in tools like ScrapeHigh or even Google Sheets with scripts if you're looking for a no-code solution. But here's the kicker. While scraping Skool can be useful, it isn't always the best way to get the data you need. Skool doesn't exactly give you direct API access to grab data in an organized, straightforward way. So, scraping might not always be the most efficient method, especially when you compare it to other platforms. This leads me to a better solution, an alternative software that not only lets you get data more efficiently, but also comes with an exclusive extended free trial. Instead of wasting your time scraping Skool, I'll introduce you to a platform that's designed for scraping data without all the hassle. Stick around for the link to get your best free trial and exclusive benefits that you can't find elsewhere. In conclusion, while scraping Skool can be done, it requires the right tools, patience, and a careful approach. But remember, there's always a better alternative that can save you time and effort. Do our link in the description, you'll get access to the best free trial of a competitor platform and some added perks that will make your experience even better. And don't forget, we've also included some amazing alternatives that work better for your goals. Check out the link for all the details.